My name is David Hines and I'm the Fighting Game Community Manager at Capcom Europe. Today I'm going to go through the 5 new characters as well as show some of the new stages as well as go through some of the new mechanics like Red Focus and Ultra Combo Double.
Champion, fight!
Okay, so now we're going to take a look at Poison, who again, just like Hugo and Relento, she's from the Final Fight series. And actually hasn't really been playable in the fighting game since Street Fighter Cross Tekken, so she's actually a big fan favorite, so I'm sure a lot of players are looking forward to try her out in old Street Fighter 4. She's got a lot of different tools at her disposal. She's got fireballs, just like Ryu and Ken, but the great thing about Poison, depending on which button you press, whether it's light, medium, or heavy, the projectile changes speed and it doesn't go as far. So for instance, the light one is your more traditional fireball that goes pretty much full screen and travels at a speed which is considered normal. If you press hard punch instead, you get a really slow fireball. Now the great thing about this one, it doesn't go very far and it moves so slowly that when your opponent's trying to jump over your fireballs, they'll end up jumping into the slow ones if you correctly guess that they're going to try and do that. She's also got a traditional kind of like uppercut style move using her legs. Same command, but you use kick instead of punch. So it's Dragon Punch, which is forward, down, down, forward, and you press kick instead of punch. But it operates in a really similar way to how Ryu and Ken use their uppercuts. In fact, if you like playing characters like Ryu and Ken, you're going to find a character like Poison, someone you can probably jump in and start using straight away. Although I will say from the offset, she's actually a lot slower in her movement. But she does have the added ability of changing the way her projectiles move, which is quite advantageous for a character like her. And she's definitely going to be useful at controlling space, much like characters like Guile and Dhalsim. She also has a Rekka style move. Much like Relento, you can do 3 of these in a row, or you can just do 1, or you can do 2, you can do 3. This is a really good way of ending combos. It knocks your opponent down, it does pretty good damage as well. It also means the moment you see it hitting, you can continue to do it. If it doesn't hit and they block it, you might want to just stop at 1, so that, you're not putting yourself too much risk. She's also got like a flip kick move. And the moment you see this move hit and you press kick again, it turns into a throw. It's a really satisfying move, and the EX version is really fast. You can use this to go over fireballs or even low attacks. She does have some pretty good combos. As you can see, all this kind of combos. That medium kick's got really good range as well. So her super combo is called Thunder Whip, and it's a bit like Ken's Shoryoroka style move, where she kind of darts towards the opponent a couple of times, doing kind of uppercut style motions. Pretty good damage though, and off one kind of like single hit confirm, you're going to do a lot of damage from that. Really good. Her first Ultra combo is actually a projectile based attack, and if it hits your opponent, it sends them into an animation that does pretty good damage. You can actually combo into it from one of her EX moves, which I'm going to just build up a little bit of meter and hopefully show you now. So you actually use the EX version of the Rekka style attack. By doing that, you actually get a 4th hit on the end, which launches your opponent high enough for you to then land Ultra Combo 1 straight afterwards. And I missed it completely. It's time to look at her Ultra Combo 2. What makes her Ultra Combo 2 really unique is that it's actually a command grab. Something you wouldn't expect a character like Poison to even have access to. So when Poison's up close and she hits you with this, you're going to see how much damage it does. Even though it's Ultra Combo Double, it's going to do slightly less. You see it's really effective. A royal kick between the nuts. Never a pleasure.